Alright. Uncle JD here. And I've officially done my first full minute live. And no one's in here yet. But that's fine. I'm not gonna stay on very long. Maybe long enough to smoke this cigarette. I might stay on here to get my mind right. And if nobody joins by then, you know, I am just gonna say screw it and get off. This isn't the live stream that I said it was gonna be, by the way. But let's see if anybody notices that I'm on and decides to join. And I don't know if anyone's going to see this or not, but if they do, even though there's 0 people in here, I'm going to do this periodically, where I just bust out and jump on live. Oh, how's it going? I see I got a viewer. Haven't quite figured out how to view chats. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Anyway, what up, Will? Oh shit, I got 10 viewers now. That's cool. Alright, I guess I'll be staying on. Before anyone had joined, I had mentioned I was going to smoke this and get my head right, and then I was going to basically go to sleep, but I got people that came on, so how is everyone doing tonight? Alright, so KC154, not quite sure what that means. I mean, if you're trying to, you know, bust a rhyme, feel free to. Anybody can. Billy Gay Cyrus, what's up? Okay, I haven't heard anything like that in a while. Back when I was in school, we said silly gay virus, which is a little bit more clever than what you came up with there, Matt, but thanks for the comment anyway. How you doing? Let's see here. Nando Rambo. I could really go for some Putin. Me too. Looks like gay Charles. Nope, not a Charles here. Uncle JD. To STDHDJEJE. I'm a smoker. I'm a smoke. Smith & Wesson over Glock. Never really thought to put the comparison of those. Is this dude with all the bourbons? I'm not a drinker, but I do partake of some 420 material. Looks like Marvin sometimes gay. Okay, let's not turn this into a, you know, calling Uncle JD gay thing. I would really hate for that to be my fucking, what do they call it, gimmick. There's some guy out there, I can't even remember his name right now, but he, Queso, that's what his name is. Everybody fucks with his ass, so let's not turn the gay thing into that. Let's see here. You look like if they casted Wolverine in Appalachia. Okay, I can accept that. King H, hi. Hey, how's it going, man? Alex B. Yeah, wrong guy. Not sure who you're referring to as being the wrong guy or the wrong. I'm not sure uh, what you mean exactly, but thanks for the comment. King H says hi 3 times. I wish I was 3 times as high. You think $100 is too much for a prostitution? No. Um, Depends on the quality. I mean, if you go to I don't know, like over off Florida Avenue or Nebraska Avenue, you can get $2 for a prostitute to $200 a prostitute. Really depends on the quality. But Tampa's well known for that shit. 40-year-old Asian woman? Dude, I'm gonna say this. When it comes to Asian women, just like the whole saying goes, you know, black doesn't crack and all that, Asian women have a tendency of aging very well as well. Let's see here. Gen Z is almost 30 years old. Oh my god. You know, the whole Gen thing. I'm just saying this because you brought it up. But basically, I've been told so many things on which generation I fall into. It's kind of ridiculous. Some people say I'm just outside of Generation X. Some people say I'm still counted in Generation X. Well, here's the deal. No matter what generation I claim to be from smoke, I do, you know, a lot of things. You clicked on my live feed here. So if you don't like what you have to see or what you have to hear or whatever the case might be, you are free to go. I'm not going to be mad. Just want to let you know right up front. I speak my mind. I say how it is. I tell you what I feel. Do you think my coke dealer should be mad that I fell asleep and missed his drop off? Should be mad? Hell yeah, should be mad. Will he be mad? I don't know. That's between you and your dealer. But all I know is that whenever I'm picking up supplies, I try to keep the guy happy. Let's see here. The problem with the 90s, it's split in 2 generations. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I was born in 81, personally. But, you know, it is what it is. WSP. Alright, so I don't know if that's Miss Edits or Mr. Dollar Edits, or I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I'm not sure what WSP means. If people use abbreviations in here, I'm probably not going to pick up on it. I'm very old school. Oh, yeah, no. I wasn't trying to say that you were a woman or anything. It's just all the letters are together and, you know, it means what's up. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, yeah. I'm really behind on times and terminology. Not too much, man. Glad to see that I got people actually checking in. Did you watch the Rogan podcast with Trump as the guest? Okay, so little disclaimer. Uncle JD is... Bear with me here. If any of you are familiar with what I do on YouTube and stuff like that, you'll recognize this little pouch here. Anyway, so, damn it, what was I trying to get at? Oh yeah, the question about the podcast. All right, so Uncle JD is not a very political guy. I'm not here to push my beliefs on anyone, but I'm gonna just tell you how I am. It's what I do. I I'm a Judeo-Christian believer. I am a theocrat. I believe no king but God, that type of thing. But, to each their own. But I did catch parts of that. Sorry about that, y'all. Had to reconnect. I'm not sure what happened. But yeah. I watch both sides. And bye-bye, I come from California. I hope y'all have a good night. God bless. Hey, good night to you too. But I did catch it to answer your question. It was kind of entertaining what I saw. Hope to see you in the next live, or, check out the videos that I post regularly, the full-length shows and the shorts. And again, this was an impromptu thing. I was actually going through TikTok and I was checking out all these messages and new followers that I got. And what's crazy is they've got these like really attractive women that are messaging me, talking about conversating on WhatsApp and all this other stuff. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I am not desirable. Okay? I am a homeless guy. Alright? I'm not what women are looking for. Now, I might be what other homeless women are looking for because, we're on the same playing field. But yeah. I sound like your friend Danny. Just curious, are you saying that, like, my thoughts, personality, opinions sounds like your friend, or like the way that I talk, the sound of my voice? How do you mean that I sound like your friend Danny? By the way, y'all, this is not a THC pen. It is a Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10 THC A. Not really digging this thing to where it keeps disconnecting and having to reconnect. Nando Rambo, personality. Oh, okay, that's cool. Hopefully that means that you'll stick around, check out the other lives that I do whenever I do them, and check out the other shows that I put out on YouTube. You can check me out on TikTok as well. Okay, that's really getting old. Anyway, I do what I call freak out videos, where I, play some metal song or some gangsta rap song or something by the Insane Clown Posse. Whoop whoop, Juggalo Nation, motherfucker. Anyway, I would watch more, but can you answer my question? I don't have a dad and would like some advice. Sure, what's your question? I might not be a dad. Well, I am a dad, but I might not be all y'all's dads, but I can be your favorite homeless uncle. Okay, so don't have a dad, but like some advice. Does this scroll up? No. Okay, so it's automatically there. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, Nando Rambo, what's your question? If it was the prostitution question, I already answered it. Depending on the quality of the prostitute, $100 can be too much. Might be just right, might not be enough. Really depends on what you're trying to buy. Well, down to one person. Up to 4. Welcome, everybody. Feel free to say hi in the chat section. That way I can say hi back to you specifically. And yeah, this is just me talking. Not going to be doing anything too entertaining, nothing like that, because I was actually getting ready to go to bed, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me jump on live. I'll also take this opportunity, even though there's only one person in here at the moment. Anybody that subscribes to me, I always subscribe back, whether it be on YouTube or TikTok, just because I believe in a cheap phone, y'all. Okay, so I turned off Wi-Fi, went to straight data, so hopefully that reduces the amount of times that it cuts off. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Have you heard of Vyashvaz Krishna consciousness? Okay, so does that tie into the belief in, not the belief, but is that to do with the, and forgive me if I mispronounce, the Hare Krishnas? And they believe in the Hindu god Krishna, is that correct? Should I eat him out? Should I rat him out? Okay. Who would it be that you're ratting out there, Nando Rambo? I'm not sure if it was a connection issue or whatever that caused me to not catch the question in regards of who you're referring to and why you should rat him out. But I will say this. One of my former aliases was Johnny Three Guns Yohanani. You don't want to be a rat. Because here's the deal. When you rat on somebody, not only do they end up being taken out, but you get taken out for ratting on them. At least that's the way it works in mafia culture. As far as... wait. I take that back. Mafia movie culture and certain organizations of men of honor don't rat. Okay? Now, if it involves someone you care about getting harmed, don't rat on them. Call up some friends and go take care of it yourself. The thoughts and opinions of Uncle JD do not necessarily reflect those of YouTube, TikTok, or any other social media platform that Uncle JD might use, nor does it reflect the thoughts, feelings, and opinions of any of Uncle JD's subscribers. So my suggestion is don't rat anybody out, but if I could get a better understanding, I'd be able to give you gotcha. Alright, so in that situation, definitely don't rat them out. When it comes to a situation dealing with, I don't know what words I'm allowed to, you know what, fuck that. If I get in trouble, I get in trouble. Pedophiles, okay? That's what it is, plain and simple. Like JD Delay, like he says, make pedophiles afraid again or something like that, as well as wood chipper. Now, I'm not telling anybody to go out and kill anyone. I'm just saying what I would want to do. Actually, I was watching a Charles Manson interview today, and one of my favorite quotes is I'm paraphrasing it. He had said that he doesn't have to kill anyone because he does it up here. And he had gone on to say, well, I'll save that one for here in just a second. But in that interview, he had mentioned how he didn't have to kill anyone because he did it all up here. And all these people that did the killings and all that, they did it on their own. He might have told them how they could go about doing it or whatever, but he didn't tell them to do it. He just said, if you're going to do it this way, or do it big to where you'll be remembered. Now, the murders that were committed by the Manson family were horrible, terrible. I do not approve. But if you watch some of these Charles Manson interviews, the way that he sounds in this day and age, he doesn't seem that crazy at all. And I'm not saying he is innocent, but let's say that he is. And it comes out that he was innocent. He's dead now. So, how are we gonna, apologize to Charles Manson if it turns out he was innocent? But that's for another day. I'm struggling with drugs and alcohol addiction. Okay, so, Nando Rambo. Like I say in all of my Get Your Mind Right with Uncle JD videos, when you're getting your mind right, just don't get strung out on it. If you feel like you're getting strung out on it, reach out for help, whether through a friend or through clinical treatment. Help is out there. Reach out for help. I personally spent 6 months in a Department of Corrections rehab, men's residential program. And I was in there for marijuana because Polk County DCF, fucking devil's children forever, those cock-munching assholes, over marijuana they took my kids, and I had to go to rehab for marijuana to try and get the case reopened to where I can try to get custody back. So to the DCF, here's a big fuck you. Nando Rambo says that's deep and scary. That's crazy. Are you talking about like what Charles Manson had said, or how I feel about it? I'm just curious. No, and I will admit it is kind of crazy and scary and deep and all that. But I mean, yes, Manson, both. I don't know the information. Alright, so I do want to mention that my mind is a little bit right now, and the words on the chat are really, really small. So I am going to try to answer and respond appropriately. Both, I don't know the information. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Now, if it's the information is about Manson, I just recently started looking into him. Like, I've known about him, but I just started looking into him to find out about him. Simply because I saw a short, and here's the second quote of his. He either said, if I started murdering people, or if I wanted to start murdering people, or something like that. We'll go with if I started murdering people. The quote that Charles Manson said was, if I was to start murdering people, there'd be none of you left. And when I heard that, I was like standing up, slow clap. That was the greatest fucking thing I could have ever heard. And it made me curious. So I started watching the interviews. Let's see here. I feel bad about what I let her do to me. I kind of liked it. That's right, Manson. Yes, it was. I feel bad about what I let her do to me. Alright, Nando Rambo. I'm all for you, doing the comments and stuff. I love it, but it's a little bit hard for me to follow right now. So if you could please try to word the questions or statements in a little bit different way to where it would be easy for someone who's a little bit, inebriated to be able to follow. Because I don't want to misanswer, misstate, say the wrong thing, or whatever the case might be, whether it applies to the situation at hand or not. But yeah. So people keep coming in and going out. If you're new to the stream, to the live here, say hi in the comments. That way I can say hi back. I really wish it would tell me who it is that leaves. That way I can know. And I don't know if anybody's noticed or not, but on TikTok, they got some really stupid shit going on right now. TikTok's got this thing where people are just sitting there on live and all that. I guess it's something called Live Fest. And they don't really do much. They're just sitting there talking, kind of like what I'm doing, but I'm doing this for you guys, not for TikTok. Not for some trending thing that they're doing on there. Fuck all that. If I get any recognition, it's going to be from the people that watch me on here, probably. So if you're just joining the live, how's it going? Say hi so I can say hi back to you and mention your name. You can take this opportunity to ask whatever you want to ask. I'm an open book. I don't got nothing to hide, but I will say this. I am not going to reveal information that could put my loved ones in danger. Alright, so I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor. I speak my opinions, my thoughts, my feelings, stuff like that. But all I can tell you, Nando Rambo, is you have to figure that out on your own. But I will say this on the topic. If a dude has a chick treat him like a chick, as if she was a dude, or if a guy participates in activities with another guy, I think both of those would classify an individual as being gay, or at least bisexual. But at the end of the day, it's your choice. I mean, do you want to be gay? Dude, you're telling me please don't tell anyone. You put it in the comments. Okay, then don't be. I mean, the deal is, if you're attracted to guys, if you enjoy the thought of having a man inside of you, or you being inside of another man, whatever the case might be, then I mean, I don't know how else to categorize it, but yeah, you would be gay. But if you're gay, then obviously it's because it's what you want. If you don't want to be gay, then you don't have to be. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Right. So I used to work in a porn store. I sold tickets, I was security, I was janitor, you name it. I was like the jack of all trades, not jack off all trades. If anybody came up with that joke, haha, I beat you to it. Anyway, a jack of all trades employee. And you get exposed to a lot of different walks of life in the world of sexuality. But here's the thing. There's a process called milking the prostate, which is where fingers or a device or whatever the case might be is inserted through the rectum into the male rectum, tapping up against the backside of the colon, also known as the A spot, which causes a man to ejaculate. They use this to help them whenever donating sperm in some movies, if you've seen it. But the point is, there's some men out there that like to have their ass played with by women, knowing it's a woman. They're not fantasizing about having a penis, a dildo, a cucumber, or anything like that stuck up their ass. And, you know, they're not gay because they're not attracted to another dude. They're just an individual that has explored their sexuality and they are comfortable enough with themselves to enjoy it. So if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. I'm not here to cast stones or throw judgment. And if that's what you're into, you shouldn't be ashamed of it. That's really all I got on that one. Again, hello to everyone in the live here. Feel free to say hi in the chat, and I'll say hi back to you and mention your name and all that. Nando Rambo, you are welcome. Hopefully, Uncle JD gave some good quality advice there. Or at least, made it a little bit easier to kind of understand what's going on. I don't know. Either way, you're welcome. And thank you in return again for being on the live here. Okay, so you don't have to specify what area, what state, what region, whatever. But I would like to know what country. The three of you that are in here, drop in the comment section what country you're watching from. Alright, Nando Rambo in America. Am I saying that right? Is it Nando or would it be Nando? Oh, wait. There's no way for you to answer. Wait, no, you could, but it's way too much work. I'm not going to ask you to do that. That's what happens when Uncle JD's mind is right at this time in the morning. He doesn't always make sense to himself. Okay, Nando. Alright, cool. I guess it was easier to answer that question than I thought. Up to 4 now. Welcome to the live. If you are a subscriber of Uncle JD, put a thumbs up in the comments, or yes, or, why, or, well, like the letter Y. Let me know if one of the four of you is a subscriber, or if all four are subscribers, or how you, found me. Not sure if y'all hear that squeaking, but we got bats flying around. And I think that's cool. Actually, I found a injured, it was a little baby fruit bat. And I scooped him up. I put him in a little Tupperware container with a stick that he could hang from. He had a messed up wing. And excuse me. He had a messed up wing. I stuck him in there, fed him bugs and fruit and all that. And once he started trying to fly around in the Tupperware container, I was like, all right, guy, we're going to go outside and we're going to see what you can do. And I reached in, and it actually latched on to my finger to hang from my finger. And I was like holding it up and looking at it. I was like, wow, this is one of the coolest things I've ever fucking done. And then, he started flapping his wings, and he decided to fly away. I named him Zorak, after the praying mantis character on Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Moment of silence. The voice actor for Zorak, whose name I cannot remember to save my life right now. As a voice actor, he was a huge inspiration to me. I mean, I haven't done any voice acting professionally, but, I've done voice acting voluntarily for different school radio shows and some other productions out there. Well, here, Nando, about the smoking thing. So do I. I like smoking. I understand that some people out there don't. I understand that some people out there don't like anyone smoking. Well, fortunately, in America, we are free to do what we want to do. I'm not going to be a dick and stand close to you if you don't like smoking, because I'm not going to sit there and smoke next to somebody that doesn't like it. But if you think you're going to tell me everybody's gone. If you think you're going to tell me that I can't smoke, here's a big fuck you. Nando Rambo said I had to quit smoking meth. Well, if you successfully did quit, congratulations. I've never touched it myself. Just weed, cocaine, Xanax, Percocets, acid, and ecstasy. That is the extent of my drug experimentation. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of fun doing this. I know there's not a lot of action in here, but there is some action. I'm gonna start announcing whenever I'm gonna go live instead of just surprising people. People keep entering and exiting. I wonder if they're coming back, or if like they're losing connection and getting reconnected. I don't know. Still learning this. First time doing the live thing. I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, now I got 3 back in. Alright. Hey, if you're enjoying this so far, right about here, I don't know if y'all see what I see, but there's a like counter right there. Would like to see that number go up. But I'm not going to ask you to do that if you don't want to. Uncle JD is not going to pander for likes. Uncle JD is not going to pander for likes. He's not going to kiss your ass for likes. Nothing like that. If you like what you see, hit like. If you don't like what you see, then don't worry about it. Going to take this opportunity. I'm not sponsored by this brand, but just got to give some recognition to Fago. Fago has gotten me through a lot of hard times, both by drinking it and wearing it. For the one person that's still in here at the moment, I'm getting into making hot sauces and mead, and gonna be working on a barbecue sauce next. The point is, I've been getting into making shit lately, and I'll probably start doing videos on it. And if I do, and people like what they see, then I might have to start selling the shit, or make a custom recipe for anyone that helps promote me, or whatever the case might be. So the one person that's in here at the moment, tell your friends that. Help your Uncle JD out. I think I'm gonna call it quits at an hour. Been going for 45 minutes, 45 and a half minutes right now. So in approximately 44 minutes, not 44 minutes, 14 minutes, I'll be calling it a night. So for those of you that are in here, have at it. If you want to roast me, roast me. If you want to ask me a question, ask me a question. If you want to, vent about your day, whatever the case might be, have at it. If you got any suggestions on what I should do in a live, if you... there's something I had mentioned earlier. Oh yeah, I did a post on here with a picture of me to do a meme contest, or a caption contest. Gotta keep it down for a moment. Come on, douchebags. Alright, so anyway. Doing a caption contest. You can find that post on YouTube right here. Best caption gets a special gift combo from Uncle JD. Not gonna tell you what's in it, because I'm gonna put it together once I figure that out. Okay, we're up to 5 people. Alright, so I'll put it to you this way. If the viewer number goes up, I'll stay on. If it continues to go down, like it just did, once I hit the hour mark, I'm calling it a night. Shut up. I kind of want to yell, "Hey, I'm trying to sleep over here." See if they do anything. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that shit. I want to, though. Dude. Motherfucker's gonna honk the horn at 1:13 in the morning? For fucking serious? 1:13 in the morning honking a fucking horn? No respect. Do. Welcome back, or just welcome. Either welcome or welcome back, one of the two. Coming up on the 50-minute mark. All right, I'll put it this way: coming up on the final 10 minutes, if I can get 10 viewers and they stay in for 1 minute, then I shall stay on. But you gotta hit 10. You gotta stay at 10 for a minute. Alright, the 3 of you that just showed up in the counter, tell your friends to jump on here too. Alright, this is gonna suck. Extreme hip pain in 3, 2. Only 43 years old, and I've got the hips of an 80-year-old. So yeah, I'm going to get some x-rays done. Hello from Brazil. All right. We got some Brazilians up in here. Sepultura, Soulfly. Both bands by Max Cavalera, but they kind of put Brazil on the map for me. Now, don't get me wrong, I've always been fond of Brazilian women, but when I heard the bands that Max Cavalera did, and they started doing that tribal sounding metal, I was like, yeah, I can get down with this. Oh, thanks for the like. I appreciate that. And if I'm not mistaken, isn't Brazil where capoeira martial arts started? Um, Casio. I'm sorry, I can't make out the letters. They're so small on this screen. Uh, Casio Vieira. I hope I said that right. Um, I'm not sure what state Minas Gerais. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what that means or what that is. And if it's even if it's like if it's some kind of term um, for something, I wouldn't know. I'm not gonna lie. But either way, thanks for joining in and commenting. Alright, so we're currently at 3 viewers. It's the 54 minute and something seconds mark. Again, I'm going to state that if I can hit 10 viewers by the time I hit the 60-minute mark and hold 10 viewers for 1 minute after, I'll stay on. If not, I'm gonna call it a night. But in the meantime, I think it's really cool that I got Brazil watching. I've checked my analytics. I've got New Zealand, Australia, the UK, Canada, Mexico, and America so far. But now I have Brazil, so I can add that to the list. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, it's been like 6 or 7 months since I started this, and so much has happened that I don't even know how I got to this point. Like, with everything that I've been doing, the YouTube thing. I haven't talked about it in a while, but I'm still communicating with these guys for nonprofit organization things to get a 3-step educational housing program set up for homeless people. And it's not so much, this group is the focus or that group is the focus, like, veterans or disabled people or single dads or whatever, whatever. It's just going to be a educational housing program to where if you want to, if you just want to sit around and do nothing, then so be it. If you want to make something out of yourself, there will be educational resources there to help you to where once you're done with the 3-step process, that you'll be able to start your own company, have a car, have a place to live, all lined up and everything. So I mean, and I'm also, like I said earlier, I'm doing hot sauces and meats and things like that. So I'm getting into, food stuff. I might even put together a cookbook. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of stuff that I plan on doing. And would like for everyone to come along for the ride. Yeah. So we're looking at just under 3 minutes to hit 10 viewers in order for me to stay on. So if you want that to happen, tell your friends to join the live show right now while you still have time. If not, because this was definitely impromptu. Wasn't planning on it. I just did it. And I think the highest number I had was like 6 or 7 viewers at one point. But I think what I'll do is, I think Saturday night I'll do another live stream. If this is called a live stream. I know it's called a live, but I don't know if it would be called a live stream. I'm old school, don't know terminology. Anyway, Saturday night at we'll go Saturday night at 11 o'clock. And I think maybe only one of you heard that. This Saturday night at 11 o'clock, Uncle JD will go live again. And I will post an announcement about that. Zero people on the counter. It's the final countdown. Yo, Nando, what up? Hey, Nando, I'm gonna put it to you this way, man. I got my comment, not my comment, but I've got my contact information in the description box of all my videos and things like that. So if anyone wants to hit up Uncle JD, feel free to. Hey, Kishi154, how's it going, man? Have you ever traveled to other countries? Not yet. The closest thing to that was we have a section that is fenced off in Tampa, Florida, that is owned by Cuba, and I stepped inside of that fenced-in area, so that's the closest thing that I've had to being outside of the U.S. And I've only been to a few states in the U.S. Michigan, New York, Massachusetts, a little bit of time in North Carolina, been to Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, and nope, that's it. What's the best way to get laid without paying for it? I don't know, plenty of fish. Drop a roofie in a girl's drink. I'm kidding. Don't do that. It's a joke. It's a Quagmire from Family Guy type joke, so back the fuck up off me. It was just a joke. Let's see here. Have you been to Night of Lights in St. Augustine? No, I have not. I have heard about it. I've never been to St. Augustine ever, actually. But I do want to go, as well as go there for some of their special events and things. Let's see here. Oh, you like my idea? That's cool. I got a plug if he's not mad. I got a plug if he's not mad anymore. let me see how I should approach this. Okay, so gotcha. Okay, that's awesome. Let's see here. KC154, you like haunted places? Um, to an extent. Uh, it's not that I'm afraid to go there. Depending on the situation. So, like, if it's a cemetery, I'm not disrespecting the dead. Not gonna just walk up in there to just aimlessly wander around in the cemetery. Nor am I gonna try and conjure anybody up. For two reasons. One, with my beliefs, we're not supposed to communicate with the dead. And two, if it was me and somebody was to conjure me up, I'd be pissed off. Leave me the fuck alone. I lived my life, I died, I'm either in hell burning up, which I deserve, in heaven chilling, which I deserve, or if there is nothing, then there's nothing. I lean towards there being something, and I don't want to go to hell. I used to be a Satan worshiper. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I was training to be a minister, a Christian minister, a Judeo-Christian minister, and I've also been a Satan worshiper. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? No, not in that order. Not in that order. But to answer the question about haunted places, I like to go to places that are allegedly haunted because I do believe that spirits can, interact with humans. Now, is that leaving yourself open to demonic possession? Possibly. But as far as Christianity goes, it teaches you that you shouldn't be afraid because the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and that when Jesus is with you, you have nothing to worry about. But it pretty much depends on what my motives, my agenda is for why I'm going to that haunted place. But yes, I am very attracted to paranormal stuff. I just limit myself on how far involved I get with it. God is transcendental, means above the modes of material nature, which is ignorance, passion, and goodness. Yeah, KC154, I'm not gonna lie. My brain is not equipped to even process that statement. That was a big statement there. God is transcendental, means above the modes of material nature, which is ignorance, passion, and goodness. I mean, I could probably agree with you 100%. I just don't realize it because my brain is not processing what I'm reading. It's like I can see the words. It's just I'm not putting it together up here. But I will say this: we have passed the 1 hour mark. I do appreciate everyone that had stopped in to check out the live. I didn't even think it was going to go this long. I thought it was only going to be for like a few minutes, but either way, it's cool. So yeah, gonna be posting an announcement soon, but I'll be doing another live this Saturday at 11 p.m. This way, if you're interested in watching, you can plan on watching, and if you think your friends might be interested in watching, you can tell them about it and have them watch. Tell everyone to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when all my videos drop. Get on over to TikTok and check me out over there too, at uncle.j.d.333. Contact information is in my description box in all of my videos, so feel free to hit me up, whether it's phone call, text message, email, through Facebook, and any other situations that might be available. But anyway, thank you guys for jumping on the live with me. Like I said, I'll be doing it again Saturday at 11 p.m., so hope to see y'all again there. And I will try to have some things planned out. Details will be in the post. Keep an eye out for it. But until then, wait. Transcendental relating to a spiritual or non-physical realm, the transcendental importance of each person. So, okay, I get you. That was just a little bit. The first time you mentioned it, it was just a little bit too deep and too intense for me to understand. But I get it now. But anyway, hope everyone joins me Saturday at 11 p.m. For now, Uncle JD signing out. As always, everybody stay safe.